Hey everyone, GrimmChorizo here. Welcome to Wrestling Roundup, the show where I give you this week's wrestling news, rumors, and recaps, so let's get started with Raw. Bayley defeated Mickie James and Dana Brooke in a triple threat match to become the last member of Team Raw's Women's Survivor Series team. Jason Jordan defeated Bray Wyatt in a match, but Bray Wyatt attacked him after the match, injuring him, which is taking him out of the Survivor Series match, and now Triple H will be taking his place. The Shield had their first match reunited back as a unit and defeated The Miz and Cesaro and Sheamus. And in the main event, Braun Strowman and Kane were set to have a match. It never started, and the show ended with Braun Strowman power slamming Kane through the ring. On SmackDown, Baron Corbin retained the United States Championship against Sin Cara. Charlotte Flair defeated Natalya to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Jimmy Uso defeated Chad Gable in a singles match, and the main event was The New Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, but during the match the Shield came out, which led to basically the entire Raw roster coming and invading and destroying SmackDown. It was a hell of an end to the show. So I'm giving the win to SmackDown. I thought that both shows were very good this week, both very good go-home shows, but SmackDown I thought was better. Charlotte and Natalya had a good match. I thought that Baron Corbin and Sin Cara had a good match. I really loved the Raw invasion. It was just so good, and it was on the, even though it was a Raw thing, it was on SmackDown, so SmackDown, the show, gets the win. So in just a week or so, the landscape of Survivor Series has changed completely. Some changes: we now know New Day is going to take on the Shield, Alexa Bliss is taking on Charlotte Flair now instead of Natalya, Triple H is on Team Raw instead of Jason Jordan, Bayley is the last member of Team Raw, and the final member of Team SmackDown, which originally was Charlotte, now is unannounced, so we're going to have to wait until Survivor Series to find out. It was announced this week that WWE has released James Ellsworth, but I gotta say, the guy lived the dream and had a hell of a year. You know, being a jobber against Braun Strowman and just really standing out so much that they brought him back so many times. He was just so likable. You know, and he had those matches with AJ Styles, almost won the WWE title, turned heel and was partnered with Carmella, and it was a really good pairing, but, you know, I didn't think he would last as long as he did, and he did really good at what he was given. So, you know, I think now Ellsworth can go back to doing his promotion that he runs, or wrestling himself, but either way, he's made a name for himself, he's got some money, so I wish nothing but the best for James Ellsworth, the man who has proved that any man with two hands has a fighting chance. Word is that Paige is ready to return at any time. Word going around is that she's going to return to Raw, but you never know. With Survivor Series SmackDown's women's team having an open slot, she could fill that. So thanks for watching this week's episode of Wrestling Roundup. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next week. See you later.